Welcome back, Troglodytes, to another episode of Trogly's Guitars. Today we have a rare explorer. The Holy Explorer. The Holy Explorer has arrived, guys. I bought this guitar and it took over a month to get here, but hey, we got it here. This is one of the coolest Explorers I've had. What this is, it's a limited edition run from 2009. I think there was like 300 or so pieces. I'll have that correct in the listing. But basically, it's an Explorer with some really nice hot pickups that they cut holes out of. It looks kind of cool from the side like that when it's black. I almost wish they just kind of would have scalloped some out instead of have a full, you can put your hand through it. But I love this guitar because kind of like the Steve Vai thing where you can have a handle here. You just got handles all over this thing. So you can hold it like this. When I was recording with this, I ran my, the guitar lead, you can go through here, but I had my headphones through here running into my audio interface. That way they weren't, around the neck. So there's a lot of practical uses for this thing, but mostly it's just a lot of fun to hold it in a bunch of weird ways. But anyways, enough about how you can hold this crazy thing. Let's see its condition. Alright, this guitar has quite a bit of wear. It was a player's guitar, so it's not a collector's version of this, but hey, if you want a player, this is the one for you. As you can see, you've got a scratch here on the by the Gibson logo, and you've got quite a bit of edge wear. I mean, it's nothing too incredibly bad, but it is there. And you've got some dust in between the strings. You do have some light dings on the face of the headstock as well. And on the side of the headstock here, you can kind of see some sticker residue in this area right there. There was a sticker that said D, so I don't know, maybe somebody had a hard time finding the D string or something. Frets are in good shape on this one. It's a nice, kind of a chocolate brown rosewood on this one, which I think looks pretty nice. The frets show, mild wear, nothing that you're really going to have to worry about right now. I would say it's a 60s neck profile. Not super incredibly thin, but still thin enough to be called a 60s. And the finish on this, if you've ever had one of the faded series guitars, it's that exact finish. It's kind of that faded cherry, similar to like the faded V's. That might be a cheaper finish, but honestly, I think it's superior in feel, because it feels a lot more close to a bare neck than, the full-on nitro. It's just quite a different feel. I think is a lot more comfortable to play on. However, that finish can rub off pretty easily, so you'll have a bare neck in no time. Because this guitar plays pretty awesomely. Alright, onto the body of the guitar. It's got its fair share of numerous nicks and dings. I'm just kind of going to run the light over it here and let you view it for yourself. And then we'll kind of go over what I see. So, very cool body. This is the Holy Explorer, the perfect guitar to play Holy Diver on. Alright, so let's go over this. You've got some edge wear here, and just your average nicks and dings on the top in this area. Then I am seeing a lot of wear kind of down here for some reason. Looks like somebody had a bracelet on or something. You can see all these little specks and whatnot. So I mean, the front does have wear, especially on this fin right here. You can see quite a scratch on that area there, and some dings there. I think the worst of the wear on the front is right here. It looks like the pick was kind of attacking the wood there. It looks like a crack. It's not. It just kind of wore away the finish. So the front's not too bad, so it's got a clean appearance on the front, but we'll switch over to the sides, and that's where you're really going to see the wear on this guitar. You can see the finish wear here and there. I mean, it's just rubbed through on the finish. This side's pretty alright, but it's down here where you get some wear and tear. Right there. Especially on the bottom of the guitar. I'm not quite sure how this happens. I think, just the way the strap was. Looks like you've got some black there from a strap rubbing on it. So once again, by no means is this a collector's grade version of one of these. You got some finish missing there. But, you know, it's still a great guitar if you want to play it. Because these things, I think they can sell upwards, you know, around $2,000 or more. I mean, this one's, you know, significantly less. We'll go on to the back of the headstock here. You can see they all have a limited edition serial number stamp. This is number 120. And you do have a little bit of a dent right here. You can see it there. But overall, back of the neck is in good shape. No major nicks or dings to really report, thankfully. You do have a light bit of finish missing in this area right there. Once again, it rubs off very easily over time, so that's just to be expected. And you do have some light indentations on the neck here now that I'm seeing it, but you won't feel it. I mean, the finish is basically like bare wood, so if you wear a ring, you're gonna get nicks and dings on it. Now the back is pretty chewed up. You can see all this buckle rash as I shine the light over it. It just makes it so you don't have to be scared to play this one. I mean, it's a collector's guitar, but not in collector's condition, so that's got its pros and cons. I mean, you can see all the wear and tear on the back quite clearly, but the guitar is all original, and I mean, it's in very worn shape in my opinion for a collector's guitar, but it's a cool guitar. I mean, you take this thing out on stage, people are going to be like, dude, why is there holes in your guitar? And you get to tell them the story of how, oh yeah, I came from the factory like this. Despite having a bunch of holes in it, it's still about 7 pounds at 6 pounds 15.1 ounces. This guitar comes with a non-original case. This is an SKB gig bag case child, I guess. I really like this type of case because it's got the stability of a hard case, but the look and feel of a gig bag, so it's a lot easier to carry. And since this is an Explorer, it's a lot smaller to carry around, so it fits in your car better. So it's molded on the inside, so you can fit the guitar in just fine. This was just purchased new because it came to me without a case. As you can see, the fit's pretty good. It doesn't move around side to side at all, which is very good. However, there is a little bit of extra room here that will move up and down, but the headstock doesn't hit anything even when that happens. So, I don't know, if you want to keep a little extra bubble wrap there, I'll keep it there, but overall, it's still a good fit.
Another reason why I like the holes in this guitar is because you can put your clip-on tuner on the body of the guitar, which I thought was funny.
Now that we know what she looks like, let's hear how she sounds.
If you're interested in being the next owner of this guitar, feel free to contact me on my Facebook page or on Reverb.